So in this today's workshop, we are going to learn how to validate data, because data without any validation is not required, and it will go really lead to a wrong decisions, right? So data has to be validated before you take a decision. In this workshop, we are going to take two validations: data validation and drop-down list box. Here, I am going to paste some values in the chat box. You have to copy it in and put it in the Excel sheet which you open. So I'm just going to copy. So here I have put some names: Amar, Akbar, Anthony, Ram, Robert, Rahim. You copy all these sheets. You copy all the sheets and paste it in the worksheet. Now I am sharing my screen so that you can also visit. Prakash, to share the screen.
What is screen?
I think Prakash, you have to give the permission for sharing the screen.
Yes, I am trying to do that.
No.
Bhaskar sir, you are co-host now. You can do. You can share, sir. Now.
Yeah, I want others to get muted, sir. And any questions or clarification, you can chat it, put it in the chat box. Let's have only one-way communication now. So I have opened one blank worksheet. So in cell, let's say B2, I am pasting this value. Okay. Now we have some people name here. We want the mobile number to be entered. This is only for example purpose. I am going to tell you. Mobile number. See, if you see Indian mobile number has got 10 digits. Okay. So what we'll do, we will restrict this data only to 10 digits. Otherwise, it will accept any value. If you say even 11 value also, it will accept, because it doesn't take any data validation. So what you're going to do is, in these cells, we are going to fix the data validation criteria to ensure that only 10-digit numbers are entered. Okay. Now, slowly we'll go to this. You click on data. In top cell, you can see data. You click on data. You click on data. Here, you can see this data validation. Right? Then again, you click this data validation. This has got 3 tabs. One is setting, second is input message, and third is error alert. We'll go one by one. See, the data validation, by default, it will allow any value. You can see here, it will allow any value, right? Our aim is to put keep this number only 10-digit number. So you go click here. Here also you can see multiple options like whole number, which will not accept any decimals. Whole number means whole number. No decimal will be entertained. And decimal value also, 2-digit, 3-digit value also we can fix it. And list will come back later. Date also you can see here. From date to date we can give. That means from 1st January 2021 to 2021, only the one this financial year, it will get the data. If you are entering the data beyond this limit, it will throw error. And time also we can fix it as a criteria. Text length is the tool we are going to use it now for our purpose. Text length means the number of characters in the cell. That means we are going to fix it as 10.
Bhaskar, data validation, I'm not getting. Can you please repeat once again? Data validation, I'm not able to get.
Sir, you in the top row, if you say file,
Home, insert, page layout, formula, data. In data, it shows show queries from table.
yeah, right side you have data validations.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, you click the data validation.
Yeah, correct.
Now, correct. Now we are discussing about these settings. Our aim is to have 10-digit number. So text length, we are going to fix it. Text length, we are going to fix it. And we can also give the range. Suppose if we want to give the 2-digit or 5-digit also, we can fix it. Now our aim is to give only 10. So we'll go to equal to. So text length equal to 10. So what we are going to do is, we are going to validate the data which will have text length equal to 10. Hello?
Text length.
Yeah, again I am repeating. You select the cells where you want to apply the data validation. Here, these are the cells we want to apply the data validation.
So I have to apply mobile.
Yeah, below the mobile.
Below the mobile, go to data validation.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Then
Below the mobile,
the data validation.
you go to data validation.
Yeah.
And click any value. Instead of any value, you fix the text length.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Text length equal to equal to 10.
Equal to 10.
See, now I can see the screen. I am fixing this C2 to C7, this cell C2 to C7. Okay, with the value data validation of text length equal to 10.
Okay.
Right. Now, once you have fixed a number, some tool tip also is required. You can see this input message. Input message, you can say this, enter 10-digit number.
The input message, title.
Anything you can write, which will see, which will help you in understanding in future. You can enter it. Input message is a just message only. It doesn't do any work.
Yeah.
The next tab is error alert. Error alert. We have 3 options here. One is stop. Stop means it will stop you entering the wrong value. If it is 9-digit number or 11-digit number, it will stop the data entry. Warning it will give. Second option is warning. Third option is information. When you say information, if you click information, it will give you the warning on information, but it will accept the values. Even if you put 11-digit number, it will accept. Our purpose is not that. So let's go for stop. The stop will pop up a message, and for that title, you can say enter 10-digit number. Error message, you can say, please enter whatever you want to do. I am just typing an example only. So what I'm telling is I'm going to use style stop because I don't want any other entry. Title I'm giving check your entry. On error message I'm giving please enter 10-digit number. Say when you say OK, that means we are assigning the data validation to the selected cells, right? Now I'm going here. I am typing 10-digit value. It accepts. Okay. Now I'm going to other mobile number. You can see that I have entered more than 10 number. It gives a value. Check your entry. This data we have given in the data validation tab, right? Check your entry is the title of the this one data validation, and this is a message. Please enter 10-digit number. Okay. It throws an error like this, and you can cancel it and go for retyping 10-digit number. Then it will accept. Suppose if you are placing 5-digit number or less than 10-digit number also, the same message appear because it allows only 10-digit number. So by this way, I'm just giving you an example of data validation of one type, and we have multiple options and combinations to ensure whatever the data entry you want to put in your day-to-day activities and what I call applications. You can club all these what I call apps and do it.
Bhaskar, do I need to?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, suppose now I want to enter one variable like B101, like that I want to compare, because some employee number I will be putting like that, E1012, E1013, like that.
Yeah.
So now I want to control with one alphabet, and again that 3 number is possible, sir.
No, say if you want to enter alphanumeric number,
Yeah.
then it's it's an input message, normal. You can go for this validation, normal value, any value. You got it?
No, sir.
If you want to alphanumeric number to be entered, then it's a question of normal any value, no? You are not going to restrict any this one, no?
But suppose, sir, I am working in HR and I want to employee number. Sometimes it starts with one alphabetic, suppose E. Then number will change. If I am on leave and another person is coming, then that entry will be some mistake. So I want to control that one.
So what you're trying to say is, suppose if your employee number is E101 and E102,
Like that.
and somebody should not enter EN101.
Yeah, or just 101, like that.
Yeah, we can use a combination of this. You can use a combination of this.
Mr. Bhaskar,
Yeah.
I think even now you can enter any 10-digit, whatever you are given option.
Yeah,
Even
yeah, correct.
because you have selected any
Yeah,
text.
exactly. I see.
I will tell any
Yeah,
numbers.
you are right. You are right. What I have done is only the text length is equal to 10. Okay. I am fixing only the text length. It doesn't even, if you say, it can also accept the alphanumeric. Right. Suppose if you want only what I call a whole number, then you have to say whole number here, and whole number between some values you can give.
No, do I need to enter for every cell?
Which one, sir?
Do I need to enter this data validation for every cell?
No. If you select the cell wherever you want to apply this data share, then you can do it.
No, I have done for one cell, but next cell I am not able to do it.
The same concept, sir. You can select all this cell and do it.
Oh,
Wherever you want to apply the data validation, you can select and do it.
One small question.
Yeah.
How I will remember from where to where I have selected this data validation? For my, suppose I am doing for 10 cells or 20 cells, whether we can find easily. You got a point?
Yeah,
Now,
I got a point.
Whether any indication shows that this cell to cell is data validated.
No, it is not there.
Oh, we have to keep, okay.
We have to. Yeah, your point is correct. It doesn't have any record of which cell to which cell data validation is taking place. So suppose if you are having confusion, you want to clear. Suppose you have full sheet of data validation, you want to redo it. You select all cells and go to data validation and clear it like this. It will ask for clearance. If you clear it, then automatically entire this one will be wiped off. Data validation will be wiped off, and you can redo it. Otherwise, we have to only keep it in mind.
Bhaskar,
Yeah.
can I say something?
Yeah.
The gentleman asked a question about what you are teaching. I think it's a very nice refresher course for me. I just want to add one point to what you said. An Excel sheet is considered to be a digital page where you can make only one type of data change if you want to really do data validation. So don't make too many changes in one single sheet, otherwise you will never be able to do validation for yourself.
Correct.
Is that kind of understood, or you want me to explain that, gentlemen?
Yeah, you can explain, no issue. It's better for all.
No, Bhaskar, I think you're doing a great job, because these questions are very relevant questions for engineers, and these questions can only be answered by you because you are the skilled expert here. I am not. I only know what is the benefit of being a skilled expert. So like somebody asked a question just now, a very valid question. Engineers are used to so much change that they want to change in every cell. They want to make changes and then try to remember it. It is difficult. It is like trying to remember ragas in a musical program. Very difficult. It's like that. So don't beat your own logic of remembering. If you beat your own logic of remembering, then you will be highly confused. This is all I can say from my little experience of Excel sheets.
Yeah, okay, sir. Your point is
Thank
taken.
you.
Yeah. And I hope all experienced this. Have you tried this? Have you tried 11-digit entry in this cells?
I mean, only one cell, first cell is okay.
No, one cell is okay. This is only for demo only, no issues.
Second cell, I am entering 9 digits, it's accepting.
No, 9 digits will not accept.
That is accepting, that's what I don't understand.
No. It will not accept.
He has not applied that logic, means data validation.
Yeah, correct. And if anybody has got doubt or you want to repeat again, I will do it, or we'll go to the next session.
Sir, can you repeat about this input message?
Yeah. See, what happened? I'll briefly go through it again. These are the cells we want to apply the data validation, right? So for that, we are selecting these cells and clicking data validation. Here we are fixing the text length to be 10. So that 10-digit number is entered. And while giving this number, when people are entering wrong digit or 9-digit or 11-digit, it should throw some error, no?
Yes.
So that is why we are using this error alert. This is the title of the error alert. Check your entry. This is all customized. No, you can change anything.
Oh.
And error message, please enter 10-digit number. So that when the person is entering 9-digit value or 11-digit value, he will understand that this has to be entered with 10-digit number only. This is the error message. I'm See, this application is can be used for any purpose, right?
Got it.
So this will give the data entry operator, or even you also in future, that it's a message that you have to enter only 10-digit number. Otherwise, no, if we say without any this data alert message, you can also do it. You can also do it without any alert message. But what will happen? You will not understand why it is stopping, right?
Ah.
For that only we are using this concept.
What about that input message tab, which is a input
The
message?
input message is just it's a input message where you can I'll show you. See, you can see this when the cell is selected, then it shows the input this message like a tooltip.
Okay.
Like a tooltip. So that I'm not able to see it here. I don't know why. When you're selecting this cell, it's like a tooltip, it will appear. So that before entry itself, you will come to know that it has to be a 10-digit number.
Okay. As a warning, I mean precaution.
Yeah, precaution. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Shall we go to the next session?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. See, again, I'm going to paste some values in the chat box. You have to copy it and paste it in your worksheet, right? Same concept. So the data starts from, let's say, material. That is the starting point of our information. And the last point is handles. Okay. You can see this here. You copy this entire area from material to handles and paste it in the worksheet. Now, are you comfortable in this? You can see that material and up to handles.
Yes. Done, sir.
You are done.
Yes.
Now, this is a stock entry, stock data of different materials available in the workshop. Okay.
Yes.
Our aim is to reduce the inventory and make it minimum to have better margin, right? So the idea is to find out which material has got high stocks and try to dispose it off to have minimum inventory cost. Okay. You slowly go through the data. This is the material and stock days. How many days of stocks are there available? We have around, let's say, 32 material available in this sheet. You slowly go through the data and find out which material has got more number of stocks. And you can answer the material in the chat box. Slowly scroll through and find out which has got maximum days of stock. Just put it in the chat box so that I can see it.
Yeah, it is distribution box 54.
See, almost all have answered that distribution box with 54 is the value. Okay, distribution box 54 has got the highest stock, right?
Right.
But I'm sorry to say all are wrong. You again go through the data. See, our job is to validate the data. Okay, we are not going to accept data as it is. We are going to validate the data. Again, go through. I will give one or 2 minutes. You try to find out. Otherwise, I will start explaining.
You said stock days should be maximum, right?
Yeah, correct.
తర్వాత ఇదే.
Yeah, okay. Now, Anmol and Ramya got it right. Okay, you can see here, there are duplicate entries with the same name. Here you can see isolator, right? And here you see isolators. Both materials are same only. Since it is in singular and plural form, the data entry has been done by different people. They had own choice of entering the data, which led to a wrong conclusion, right? So, can you find the issue?
Yeah.
Actually, isolator has got 45 plus 12.
12.
That is 57 days of stock, which is higher than your distribution box.
Yeah.
Okay, this type of error will occur in all engineering or any other field, which will drive you to a wrong direction, right? That has to be avoided.
Correct.
So that's why I'm saying this data has to be validated properly before you make a call. Now that we have found this issue, what we'll do is we'll remove one isolator. That is here I'll say 45 plus 12. Okay. And this is getting repeated. So I am removing this isolator. Now we have found out the problem. We have addressed the problem, but we should take steps to ensure that it doesn't happen again, right? The different people cannot have different versions of entering the data. Okay, it has to be a prescribed formula.
Sorry, sir. What did you do? Isolator 45 plus 12 is what?
Yeah, just see there are two entries,
yes.
Isolator and isolators. I just clubbed it together. Only for example, see what I'm.
Yeah. How did you do that? How?
No, I just added. Okay, there are two entries of isolator. One isolator singular is there. Isolator plural is there. I just added these two values.
Okay.
And I have put it.
Okay.
This only I am getting it right. Okay. Whatever mistake has been happened, I am putting it right. Now, for future, this should not happen. The best method is, first of all, we have to sort it out in a alphabetic order, right?
Okay.
This is the easiest way, and many people will do it, no issues. That is it. Data sorting. I am sorting on material. I am sorting on material. So this is a fairly neat data, right? Which is alphabetically arranged. And this E column, what are the E column? This data, this you are going to keep it as a master data for our future purposes, right?
Okay.
That means it will be in a what you call data bank.
Okay.
So I want to use this material data.
Can you please repeat again, Bhaskar, please?
Yeah. See this.
Alphabetical.
Yeah. This E column. This what are the material? No. Now we have found out the problem error and we have addressed the error, and this should be taken as a what you call data bank for our future purposes. Okay. So for that we are going to use the drop down list box. So what drop down list box?
No?
So let me explain what is a drop down list box. Okay.
Drop down list box.
Yeah, drop down list box. I will type it in chat box.
Drop down list box.
Okay, let me see the example here. If you go to home,
Yeah.
you will see this font caliber. No, this is a top drop down list box where you can choose the fonts. And if you go in here, you can choose the font size, right?
Okay.
It is a predefined value. Okay, people cannot enter 10.5, 10.25 or 11.25. It's a predefined value so that people can choose it, right?
No, you said the drop down list value. Where do I go?
Yeah,
I mean, drop down list box. Where is that we go? Drop down list box.
that we are going to create, sir, now. That we
Yeah.
are going to create now. So similar to this is the Excel drop-down list box which has been built in this one. Similar to this, we are going to create a drop-down list box here with this is the data available, right? So first of all, I'll go slowly. You can monitor it and try to do it parallelly. First of all, you select the data which is to be included in the list. So I am selecting all the data, all the material, except this caption, all this material, and I'll do the right click. You have to do the right click. I think parallelly you can also do it so that you can track it out. And do the right click. You can choose define name. That means for this data bank, we are giving a name. So define name. Now it will ask for the name for the list.
Shows copper wire. Shows copper wire.
Sir?
It shows copper wire. New name.
No, you can say, I'll say, but the capital is material, no? Material is a common word, no? So better to choose a common name. All these materials are belonging to a material, right? So I'm naming as this cell, this range of cells as material, right?
Yeah, okay, correct.
Yeah, whatever the name which is convenient to you. But the idea is to
Okay,
it should not be
material.
understood.
Material.
On comment, in the comment cell, you can say that updated
Huh?
on 29/9/21.
Operated.
Updated because we have eliminated and we have sorted all the fine tuning the what we have done. So we have updated on 29/9/21. This will be useful for future references. Suppose even if you see after 1 year or somebody else is seeing, they will understand what has been done.
Correct.
And it refers to a cell, sheet
Yes.
1. Sheet 1 is this sheet from E2 to E32. That is the entire cell.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'll click OK.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now the data has been grouped into a name called material. Right?
Yeah.
Now this cell, I want this cell to have a drop-down list box concept. So how to do it?
Earlier you said alphabetical.
Yeah, alphabetic over. That
It's not
grouping has been done. Now, similar to this font, no, I told you about drop-down list box, right? I want to have the list drop-down list box here for our. Can I get the attention of all of this? So I want the drop-down list box here, so that for my future usage or other usage, but you should not get any other value from the data what we have created, right? So let me do that. Suppose I want the cells here to have the drop-down list box, and again go to data, again go to data validation, the same concept what we have done, right? You go to setting. This is the default value, right? Now default value is any value. We told already, right? You again click here. Then you click list, right? List. And it is asking for the source. What is the source? The name of the group we have created. That is equal to material. Material. See, what is the purpose of equal to? Suppose I put material without any equal to. Suppose if I do this, what will happen? The entire cell, what we have selected, will have the text value of material. But we want the group has to be indicated. So we are putting equal to material. Please, I am repeating once again here. First of all, we have selected the group and we have created a group name called material group. Now we are selecting this sheet, these cells for data validation with a drop-down list box, so that user cannot enter any other data. Like what you don't know, isolator, or any other spelling mistake also will not happen. So we are going to restrict this cell with the data validation and drop-down list box. So once I click this, again error data we can give it. Any data you can give it, like we've done for this one. You can say check the data entry. I'll say select from the list. Okay. Now I am just closing it. Okay. Now you can see the difference. This drop-down arrow is coming. In other cells, it is not coming. Here it is coming. If we click here, you can see all the data. Aluminum, what are the data what we have given here? It will have the entire list of data available here. So you can see that, no? First of all, I am choosing brass. Because I am using for different purposes. That's why I am using this certain data. And you can say aluminum, whatever the choices, you can choose it. Now, suppose I want to enter transformer. It will throw error what we are given. with a message check data entry, select from the list. You cannot put your own value unless it is there in the list, right? So this way we can prevent wrong data entry in critical areas. Okay. And the data validation is done automatically. Any doubts so far? Or you want to repeat once more?
No, crystal clear. Very good.
That grouping actually, I was not connected. That grouping how, sir?
Yeah, I'll repeat again. So what you see, what happened? Once the data has been fine-tuned and sorted out, we will select the data which is to be included in the group. Okay, I'm selecting the data. Then go to the right click, define a name. That is, I'm defining the name. Okay, I'm defining the name, the range with some value, some name. I have put the value as material. Okay, now I am selecting these cells where the data validation has to be done. I am selecting these cells. Then again, I am going to data validation. Settings, I'm going to go to setting, then list. Source I am entering as equal to material, because equal to means it refers to a group of value, right? Then error message and all usual concept, what I discussed earlier. Then I am entering. So this will prevent wrong entry of data apart from this list what have been approved. This has been approved by us, right? So I also try to enter new value, even isolator. I can say isolator. The next fellow who has used the word isolators earlier, he will come and try to use the same word. It will throw error. So this way, wrong entry is avoided, and your decision will be always correct.
So it will read the difference between insulator and insulators.
No, sir. No, sir. See, it will not. It doesn't have any brain. What is done? It will search for this value. It will search for this value. If the entry is within this, it will accept.
Yeah, but what you had written isolator is there.
Isolators, no, that is, it is not available in the list, no.
It is isolator is there in this list, no?
No, I tried for isolators.
That's what I said. So the word S, the alphabet S is the difference in that group and this particular entry that you made.
See, no, sir. Please understand. Isolator is a list in the list, right?
Yes.
If you are entering any value apart from this list, it will not accept.
So what the difference between the value you wrote just now as insulators and the value that is there in this group, it is only difference is S.
It doesn't, Excel doesn't sense this all singular plural, no.
Oh.
It's see, if you want to include a insulator also, I can include here, but it will only search for this. It cannot differentiate between singular and plural and accept. It's not a like a Google. It will not accept.
Okay, fine. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. That was just to clarify the doubt.
Yeah. Correct. It will not accept. It will simply go through the data. If it is available, then it will accept. Otherwise, it will not accept.
You are predefining the names to be given.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. Now, I am waiting for one more question, but I am not getting it.
Sir, suppose at a later date,
Yeah.
I include some other material in there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Like I was trying. Yeah, correct. You're right. This is the question I was asking for. Now, okay. I want to include one more material in this group. Okay. Like I tried one transformer. I want to include here. So I'll go to transformer here. So I am just transform value there. What I'll do here, I will do let's say welding machine. So welding machine, okay, let me be a 25 star or for 25 star. So I have included welding machine in the group. Okay. Now, will it be available in the drop-down list bar or not? You chat in the yes or no. You put it in the chat box. What are the welding machine, what we have added here? Will it be available in this list? Quickly put yes or no. Yeah, all are correct. No, because it cannot sense a value. You can see here, it is not available. That welding machine is not available because it is a predefined value. Now we are going to extend this value. Okay, now how to include this last added number also into the system? Okay, now watch carefully. Go to formulas. You go to formulas. Here we have a tab called Name Manager. You click the Name Manager. If you click the Name Manager, this appears. This is the value we have given, no? Material, the material, you recall this first step, naming the cells. Material is the name we have given for the group, and value is there, refers to what is the cell reference. Okay. You can see in below, it refers to sheet E2 to E32. Okay. Now we want the last E33, that is the E33, no? You can go here and see when you are going here, automatically this cursor is changing. You can see these changes here. And you put, instead of E32, you put E33. Then close. It will ask for a changes because these are all some critical changes where it is asking for confirmation. If say yes, now this welding machine will be included in your list. You can check it out here. You find it here. Right? Clarified?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Suppose I change the name of this sheet. I want to only make one change in the sheet, and I go to the material list which is a group, and then I put this welding machine and I save this Excel sheet as another sheet as a version 2, and then when I go to next time to open this version 2, will I have it or not?
No, come back again. I am not getting.
See, this is the Excel sheet which I have made and kept, and I name it material 1 in the Excel name file name. I save it as material 1.
Okay, yeah.
Then I come back the next day, and then I open this material sheet and want to see whether the welding machine that I have added has come into the drop list or not by going into this other sheet to find whether the drop is included or not. Will I get it?
No, this whatever that entry we are doing, no, this is all pertaining to this sheet only.
Yes, in this sheet I will add. What I am saying is, let me repeat that question again. I have done all the changes, okay, but when I am working on the sheet, I don't have time to go to the next one to check whether it is there or not. I come the next day and I want to see whether that is included in the sheet or not. So when I am closing this sheet today, I name it as material 2.
No, I don't get the purpose. See, when you are making changes, you are making the changes in the name manager. Here, no. You are making the changes here.
No, can I avoid using the name manager? That's what I want to ask you.
Name manager is the area where you are assigning the names of the components into a group. No,
Okay.
if you avoid the name manager, you cannot have the down list box.
Oh, no. See, now it's a little complex, but I still want to understand because this question is been bothering me. I'm saying now I've learned how to do an Excel name manager sheet from you now, just now, okay? And now after learning, I shut this shop and come back tomorrow to this entire sheet again, and I do this exercise as a revision, and I say I will put this weld machine. I've already put the weld machine since you taught me today, and I close the sheet and I go back home. Next day I come, I open the sheet. I have already included weld machine in the saved list. So if I go to the drop down, it will be still there.
Yeah, it will be there, no? It will be there.
But will it show me the drop down list where I've made this change here in this?
I didn't get you.
Okay, let me try and simplify that question again.
Yeah, please.
Now, you go to this material list, okay? You did not have the weld machine, correct?
Yeah. Now we have added.
Now you have added weld machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I don't want to check the drop down list.
Okay.
I don't want to check the drop down list.
Hmm.
But I go and save this Excel sheet
Hmm.
as I have made changes.
Hmm.
And I name the sheet as material 2. Earlier I saved this sheet as material 1 without weld machine.
Okay.
Now I save this sheet as material 2 with weld machine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
the next day I come and open this material 2 weld machine. Will this drop down list show?
Yes.
Okay, that's all. So I have not used the name change for that earlier Excel sheet, but I have named the Excel sheet as material 2.
Yeah.
So version I have changed of the sheet. Sheet version change I have done without using name manager.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah. Sheet 1 will not have welding machine. Sheet 2 will have welding machine.
Correct. Thank you. That's very important.
Yeah. Okay. Now any other clarification from others?
Sir, in case insert a row and then include some material,
That also will accept. Yeah. Yeah. You are right.
automatically.
Yeah, it will accept. See now because here what she is saying is instead of I am putting that tail end. Okay. Now you can see here it as for E2 to E33, right? That is the range we have given already. The other way is you insert one row here in between. Okay. Now we can see this what you call grinding machine, some value. That means this automatically this Excel expands this origin E34. Okay, you can see this E2 to E34. Can you see this? That means
Yes, sir.
you can insert in between, and you need not worry about this value because it automatically takes care. And it is available in the your document list box also. Grinding machine. You are right.
Oscar,
Yeah.
suppose if you add in grinding machine, it comes in alphabetic order or the insert one, 29th one.
Sorting is we are not done. Sorting we are done only once. Even now we can do it. Even after this addition of two members we have added, no?
Yeah.
2 material we have added. Then after addition also, we can do that sorting operation. Okay. Again, I am doing material based on values. So after addition of two components, I am again sorting it out. Then you can see the revised data will be available here.
Okay, thank you.
Because what happens is the drop-down list box doesn't think anything here. It gets it sees the value in the range of name manager. That is material. So whatever the format we have in name manager, that will appear here in the drop-down list box.
Thank you.
See, actually, the drop-down list box is very useful tool for all of us. Definitely, you will have faster working and less error, because when you say Excel, you should be avoiding errors so that your output will be more accurate and professional, right? So this will be definitely useful for you, and I hope you all will be using it in future.
Yeah, definitely. Very good. Actually, this was very good session. Excellent session, because, we do so much of changes everywhere. The concept of name manager and changing in groups within a sheet, I have not come across till today. I have not actually done it. So it was a new learning for me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. If you don't have any questions, then we can call Mr. Prakash for this. I'm stopping the sharing.
Session is open for questions. Anybody want to ask question, they can unmute themselves and they can switch on their camera and ask the question. No problem.
Thank you, Bhaskar, for your efforts.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I hope I was more clear in teaching you about these two techniques.
It's a very big subject. In 1 hour, you can learn nothing. Very big subject.
Mr. Bhaskar.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Very good session we had. In
Thank
fact,
you, sir.
I
Thank
also learned a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Bhaskar, one request.
Yeah, sure.
Next time, even though whatever you do Excel, all these things, it should be finally end with PowerPoint presentation. So whatever you do in Excel, how to deliver in PowerPoint, whatever you make changes in Excel, and we have to do this, if possible, in future. Background should be Word or Excel, and whatever, okay, that sort of thing you can think of.
No, I just wanted to avoid PowerPoint.
No. If you do all the Excel, but finally presentation should be made. Okay.
So, see, when you say presentation in PowerPoint, that's a usual procedure. No, see, I want to do it in Excel.
This is a workshop. I think this is
workshop.
a better method.
That is why,
should be like this.
No, Mr. Pradeep, that is why I started wearing T-shirt for this workshop. It's more practical. I not use coat.
Bhaskar, I am not asking you to do a PowerPoint presentation. I am asking in Excel whatever you are doing. After that, we have made in presentation. I am not asking you to take class in PowerPoint.
Okay.
Whatever you are doing some Excel, whenever if you are taking that embedding in PowerPoint, I am telling in that way. I am not asking to take PowerPoint classes.
Okay.
Hope I make it clear.
Yeah.
Sir, when will be the next class, sir?
So many classes.
I don't mind, but
I hope you have to take at least 10 classes.
Yeah, this should be a session, I think. Prakash, you should plan it in a different way.
Yes,
very nice.
For the benefit of everyone, the participants, whatever views, I request people to participate in the polling. I just start the polling. You can give your views. This point also is included in the polling. You can give your votes. Just I am launching the poll. You can just give your feedback. I request all participants to give your feedback. Can I end the session? The voting. I think 83% voted.
I have voted.
Yes, I am sharing the result. The session is good, and its relevance to job function, and we'll attend it 1-day session. Almost 80%.
Yeah.
They want the session, 1-day session,
Mm.
and refreshing, higher level. It's good feedback, excellent. They mentioned.
Mm.
I hope Mr. Bhaskar will be happy to know the feedback from the participants. I think you have muted yourself, sir. Please
Unmuted.
unmute,
Bhaskar,
sir.
you have to unmute.
Yeah, actually, it was a very interactive section because you have done all the working. I was only guiding you, and in fact, I was happy to have more interaction and feedback from you. Thank you for attending.
Good.
I have one suggestion to the secretary and to the chairperson. Can I say it?
Please, sir.
I think more than 1 hour, it's difficult to digest. Honestly, bit by bit, if we learn for 10 days, for 10 different hours on different days, we'll be able to understand the concept because we get time to practice it the next day also. No, like today's.
We should have a structured program,
Yes.
and then I think we'll be able to.
Yeah. One full day is
do it a
difficult.
better
One
way.
full day is going to be difficult.
Say when it is told one
Have a
whole day,
structured program.
nobody can sit through a whole day on this such exercise. Very difficult on a virtual program.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Because the
It will
polling,
be-
because
it
the
will be
polling
divided
said that,
into
I said it.
Hours only.
No, the polling said it, so I said it. Otherwise,